Hi everyone, my name is Anthony Welch. I'm a professional actor, writer, producer, content creator. And I'd like to thank Dorota and the Artist House for asking me to be a part of this series. I started acting professionally in 1985 when I joined the Screen Actors Guild. Back then, SAG and AFTRA were separate. They hadn't merged yet. And I was offered I got my SAG card through doing an industrial film, what they call an industrial film, a training film. I played a young employee for a training film for Bristol Myers Squibb, pharmaceutical company, and it was an assessment. It was a scene for an assessment, how they were going to review your performance appraisal for their corporate, management. So that is how I got my SAG card. And from there, I went on to do a lot of other film work and theater work. And I actually started in theater. I basically started getting interested in acting in high school and college. And then I interviewed at the Lee Strasberg Theater and Film Institute in New York City in 1982. I was accepted, and I started studying with very famous and actually excellent teachers at the Institute, and got involved in a lot of theater productions. I co-founded a theater company with a few other actors from Strasberg back then, and we had a lot of successful plays that we did off Broadway, and that started really my journey into acting, actually. And again, I did some film work, and I did a lot of background work when I first got involved with SAG. After the industrial, actually, I got the industrial, I got my SAG card, and then I started looking for agents and managers, and pursuing that, and like many actors do, looking for representation. And I did that for a while, and I had some managers freelance and some agents freelance, and I went out on a lot of auditions and did some work here and work there. And then I moved out to Los Angeles in 1990, from 1990 to 95. I was out in Hollywood, and I had some success there. And there I also did theater. Those are my roots, theater. And I got involved with a production called The Jones Boy, at the 3rd Street Theater in Los Angeles, and it was a great group of people that I'm still friendly with and in touch with today. And we won a Los Angeles Drama Log Critics Award for Best Ensemble Performance, so that was a great success. It was a great run. And then I moved back to New York in 1995. I was married at that point. I left the industry for a while, for many years, to pursue a family, and did the family life, and I wasn't able to juggle both. A lot of actors are, and great for them, and it's difficult. So I give them credit if they can do it. I felt I was neglecting one area and not really paying attention to an area I should have paid attention to, and I couldn't juggle both. So I left the industry for a little while. I left pursuing the industry. I didn't really go out and look for work, but I always stayed in touch with the industry, attended plays, attended my friends' showcases, film premieres, stayed in touch with industry contacts, so that when I did come back, which was around, I want to say 2012, 2013 or so, I flowed right back into it for the most part. I mean, a lot of the players changed at that point, but my friends and colleagues that I'd worked with years ago as actors and writers were still around. We were still in touch with each other, so that helped me get right back into the flow of things. And right now, and at that point, probably around 2000, I want to say 17 or 18, I started to develop a series as a writer called Street Smart. It's about the opioid epidemic, the opioid crisis in this country, and I'm writing it and pursuing it as a series. We actually shot a proof of concept pilot episode with Gotham Trinity Productions and a cast of wonderful actors, and I was in it myself. I played one of the lead roles, but we also had Joseph D'Onofrio in it. We had John Imperioli in it, Joanna Pickering, Sal Audisi, Ron Guercio, Danielle Collette, David D'Angelo. We had, I hope I'm not missing anybody, I don't believe I am, but if I am, I'm sorry. But it was a great cast, great crew, and it won. We entered it into the New York City, the NYC Web Fest in 2021, It was nominated, we were honored with 3 nominations. The one was Best Action Suspense, Outstanding Achievement in Writing for myself, since I wrote the entire episode, and Best Pilot Episode. And we actually won the Best Pilot Episode at the NYC Web Fest in 2021. So now we are still pursuing getting that off the ground in terms of developing the full series, and we hope to have that going again soon. We actually have some developments, new developments happening, and I'll discuss that if and when the time is right. But that was a great experience as well, filming that episode, that pilot episode. And it's an important topic, the opioid crisis, and we're doing it in a way that shows a broad spectrum of how it affects everyone, basically. Socioeconomically, there's no discrimination. Anyone can be affected by this epidemic. Many people have been in different levels of social status, whether you're educated, non-educated, you're rich, you're poor, you're whatever the case may be. It affects everyone. So we're trying to get that message out there with this series, and we hope to do that soon, very soon, obviously. So that's where I am now. I'm also represented by Metropolis Artist Agency in New York City, and I'm available for regular work, not just the episodes or the content that I create, but I normally get cast as cops, detectives, sometimes lawyers, sometimes blue collar workers, obviously. But I'm a character actor. I pride myself on being a character actor. I consider myself a character actor. I like to take on a lot of different roles, a lot of different looks. That's one of the things that got me involved and interested in acting, was being able to, play a lot of different people. Go through a lot of different experiences, research a lot of different types of characters. And when you're playing a character, I'd like to research detectives, cops, firefighters, doctors, lawyers, whatever the character was that I was playing. I would delve into it and try to, study them, and like most actors. But that's what really attracted me, to be able to play a wide range of roles and to take on different people. As an actor, so which is not unlike many other actors. Nothing, too different about that. But that was what really attracted me to acting, to try to be other people, someone other than myself. When I was first starting out, which was many years ago, back in high school and college. But anyway, so that's where I am now, and I would say that if you're just starting to think about getting into acting, just the most important part I find to be is training. You need to train, study, and train. It's all good and well to think that you're natural, and so you're going to be able to get by on your natural ability. But when you're at a different level, on a professional level, and you're on a set or you're on a theater stage, you need to have some sort of technique. Some sort of technique to use, and I'm not going to preach which one, Strasberg, Meisner, whichever works for you is what's best, but you need one. I believe training is key, because down the line, for the long run, you need to know how to get what you need emotionally. You might be a natural, and it might be all clicking one day, and then on 1 or 2 takes, and then the next day, on take 7 or 8 or 9, you may not be able to get it anymore because you don't know how to pull it back up, other than being natural. And if your natural ability isn't there, how do you get it? So training's important, and I still every once in a while try to get out there and do what I need to do for that, and keep fresh and keep active, and but just train and do the work. I mean, be creative, and if you can't get the work, and then try to create your own content. That's what I've done with Street Smart and a few other pieces that I've written. That's one of the reasons why I got into writing as well, to write for myself, write content where I make stories and films, and I write for myself, and I put myself in these roles along with other people, other actors that I know. So if you're an actor and you need to love it, you need to do it because you love it. You need to do it because you don't want to do anything else. You can't do anything else. And if that's the case, then you need to be able to create your own content. If offers aren't being made to you, if you're not getting the opportunities from others to act and feed that passion that you have, then create it yourself. That's what you need to do. And I recommend that for everyone. So, and that's really it. I mean, it was a very condensed version of where I've been. I can go on and on for hours, but I'm not going to bore everybody. But I just wanted to, again, thank Dorota and the Artist House for allowing me to be part of this. I enjoy sharing my experiences with many out there. And you can find me if you want to, just check out more about me. I'm on IMDb Pro as Anthony Welch, Welch. Facebook, you can find me as Tony Welch, TonyWelch. Or Instagram, I'm on Tony.Welch. And again, I just I want to thank Dorota and the Artist House, and I appreciate everybody taking the time here to listen. Hopefully I didn't bore you. And those of you out there acting and pursuing acting and writing and directing in the creative field, I wish you all the best of luck. Just keep at it. Don't give up. There are a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but if you love it, you're going to stick with it, and it'll be worth it in the end. Just put the work in and never give up, and you will get there. All right. I hope you all well. Stay safe, and maybe I'll see many of you out there soon. Thanks.